All right, Shalom Akim. Shalom. Baha Bakoyim. Shabbat Shalom, actually. All right, this is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Come with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, this be edifying to the Lord's elect. All right, before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Baha HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and who teach well. All right, Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's in the come. Shalom to the Akwaf that's listening in, who's remaining true to the faith and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And Shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes that's scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. You Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations, but your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. I want to say peace and blessings to you all. Barakatham. All right. So I want to make this very clear. All right. It's your brother Zakaria Allah once again, and I'm doing a quick in transit, man. You know what I'm saying? But I want to make this point clear. All right. If you have a problem with the doctrine, if you have a problem with what we, the men of the Lord, are saying, begin with our apostles, bishops, and elders on down. If you have a problem with any form of this doctrine, you are more than welcome to leave. See what I'm saying? You are more than welcome to leave. All right. And it's the spirit that the brothers, you know what I'm saying, are jumping into this topic at this time. You know what I'm saying? It's through the spirit. All right. I was listening to Elder Yashwamba, and he was going into the fact of the tribes of both the northern and southern kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow, I just did a lesson on that. You know what I'm saying? And, then he had to make another video addressing this scoffer that came through. You know what I'm saying? Saying that, oh, these Latinos and these Hispanics, they're not our people. You know what I'm saying? And the northern tribes are all in Africa. It's like, okay. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then lo and behold, I get some scoffers on my page now, or on my channel, or shall I say on my last video, dealing with the northern and southern kingdom. Salaki. Now, I was going to address one comment. But then I saw that there was like 5 or 6 other comments. You know what I'm saying? All these goofy ass niggas that's showing up, that's popping up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Who's got something to say? All right. So I was like, hell no, man, hell no. Nah, I ain't addressing all you niggas, man. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. If you can't accept the fact that these individuals, or these particular tribes of the Northern Kingdom, so-called Latinos and Native Indians, are your people, if you can't accept that, that's fine, man. You go ahead and you can go and find another. You can find another guy who's preaching to your liking. You know what I'm saying? Who's giving you the whole Pan-African type of vibe that you're looking for, because that's not what it is, man. That's not what this is. All right, this is not some black movement. Okay, this is not some black movement where we go around with our fists in the air. You know what I'm saying? Talking about black power, and I'm blackity black, and I'm black, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The elder brought that out in his video. All right, this ain't what that is, man. All right. Not all the Israelites are going to come looking like Wesley Snipes, like Michael Jai White, like Michael B. Jordan or Michael Jordan the famous basketball player. All the Israelites ain't gonna come looking like Angela Bassett. You understand? They're not all gonna come looking like that. All right? And those who constantly have a problem with the understanding of the 12 tribes, you know what I'm saying, which is why so many of them have an issue with the 12 tribes chart, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, the problem is you don't do any study. All right, the scripture said to study to show thyself approved, man. Okay? You don't do any study. You don't understand where these other tribes are coming from. You know what I'm saying? What happened to those tribes? Why they were known as the lost 10 tribes? You don't understand why. You don't know anything about history, and you don't know anything about the Bible. You see what I'm saying? If you just read the book, what happened to the northern tribes? Where did they go? What happened to them after the Assyrian captivity? You see what I'm saying? Why did Yahushua say that he must go and he must gather all the others that's not of this fold? Why did he say that? What happened to the northern tribe during that time? Where were the northern tribes when Yahushua walked the sea? Where were they? You see? So stop coming on our pages, man. Stop coming on our pages. You know what I'm saying? You have no works. You don't know this. You don't have the spirit. You don't know anything that's going on. You see what I'm saying? You don't know why these jokers, what's going on with these people. All right? You don't even know that the transatlantic slave trade began with them, the so-called Latin tribes. All right, Native Indian tribes. You don't even know that the transatlantic slave trade happened with them. That they were sent to serve out Spain first. You see what I'm saying? By the hands of Columbus and these conquistadors, man. Before they ever stepped foot in Africa, they went to Osiris, as it said in the scriptures, man, which is also known as America. All right? You don't know that Christopher Columbus used the Bible to find this place. You don't know that. And you don't care to know that. You see what I'm saying? You don't care. So why should we care to address your falling? You see what I'm saying? Why should we address it? You see? That's why I said in my previous lesson, man, there's no time for debates, man. There's no time for debates. We're not here to debate you goofy ass niggas, man. We're not here for that. We're not here for that. All right? You want to stay on your Pan-African shit? Let's go back to Africa. You know what I'm saying? Yada yada yada. Then you do that. You do that. I'm gonna tell you what, man. The Lord's not coming back for black people. All right, He's coming back for Israelites. He's coming back for Israelites. Ain't nobody black. There's different shades of brown. You understand? And just because someone doesn't have 98.12% melanin in their skin, that don't mean that they ain't no Israelite, man. That's not what that means. You have Israelites who literally look like Caucasians, who look like Edomites. You have Israelites who look like Edomites. That's going to hurt somebody's feelings, nigga. All right, but it is what it is. You listening to the prophets here, man. And we're here to tell you the truth. That when the Lord said He would scatter the Israelites, He said and He meant that. He would scatter the Israelites to where we would even look indistinguishable from our own oppressors, man. You see what I'm saying? That's how meticulous the Lord is, man. All right. That's how Salakia, the video cut off. But that's how meticulous the Lord is, man. He's that good of a chess player. He's that good of a chess player, man. All right? You're not going to be able to pinpoint the Israelites, you see what I'm saying, going based off of skin color. You know what I'm saying? You're just not going to do that. You're not going to do that. That's why these Edomites is about to roll up on everybody, because they understand what the prophet is talking about. They understand what the scriptures mean. You see? That's why they're about to roll on everybody, because they know that if they leave just one of the seed of Jacob, you see what I'm saying, it's going to continue. The line will continue. The lineage will persist. You know what I'm saying? So this is why they gotta come down on everybody, man. This is scorched earth that's about to happen. Okay? Like I said, Jacob's trouble is everybody's trouble, because the Israelites have been scattered into all these nations, man. All right? When you see all this, when you see the earthquakes everywhere, when you see the rivers turning to blood over in Qatar, you know what I'm saying, over in Russia and whatnot, why is that happening? These are plagues that was said to happen to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said he would stretch out his hand the second time, and he's going to smite Egypt with plagues as before. Well, why is all this stuff that was reminiscent in what happened to Egypt, why is it happening all around the world? It's because the Israelites have been scattered all around the world, man. You see what I'm saying? Get out of your fucking emotions and let Africa go. Let Africa go. You see what I'm saying? We're going back to Jerusalem. We're going back to Yerushalayim, man. Let Africa go. You see what I'm saying? We're going to go up. That's where we're going. We're going upwards. Focus on going upwards. And he's going to reestablish us in our own land. All right? But let's get upwards first. The Lord is going to gather all of his saints, man. And all of his saints ain't gonna look like your typical Israelite, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these jokers out here, that's all about that black and black shit. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got this much melanin, then you not an Israelite. Hey, these jokers are about to be very disappointed. They're about to be very hurt. They're about to be real hurt out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Real hurt. Because it's not about that. All right? It's not about that, man. We're all going to get that regal look. All right? We're all going to get that regal look. We're all going to get that beautiful melanin that you praise so much. We're going to get that. All right? Every last one of us. All the Israelites are going to get it. Okay? When we get those new bodies, all of us is going to get it, man. I might have to do a video on this, you know what I'm saying? Going into the mystery of the Gentiles again, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you gotta let go of this, man. You gotta let go of this whole black narrative, you know what I'm saying? Black was never an actual thing, man. You see what I'm saying? Neither was white. These jokers called themselves white in 1681, you know what I'm saying? And likewise, they called you black. When you look up that word for black, it's everything that's negative. It's everything that's evil, everything that's wicked, everything that's sad. All right? Everything that's void of light. But you look at white, and it's everything that's pure. It's everything that's proper. Everything that's you know what I'm saying, that's wholesome. All right? That's why they put those labels and titles on you, man. You see what I'm saying? That's why they did that. But nevertheless, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was willing to address one comment, but I saw it was a whole band of these comments that just came out, man, and popped up out of nowhere, man. I just blocked them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to block you. That's all I'm going to do, Slocky. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to block you, man. You see what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time for it. I don't have time for it, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to believe that narrative, man, just go follow Fopi. You know what I'm saying? Just go follow Fopi. They'll tell you, hey, all the Israelites is black and they're all in Africa. You know what I'm saying? So stay black. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is just. Let me show you something real quick. All right. So this is a clear example of why you do not focus on color. This is why you don't focus on color, man. You see what I'm saying? Because you can easily be led astray. It's not about, all right, it's not about what your appearance is. You see what I'm saying? It's about what your lineage is. Okay? It's about what your lineage is. The scriptures say that the Israelites are likened to the speckled bird. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to get into that in another lesson. You know what I'm saying? Go into more detail. You know what I'm saying? Because it will take quite some time to address this issue. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna cut that there. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.